Hello, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. My name is Mogdog, and today we're playing Zul'Jin. Friendly team, Zeratul, Imperius, Stukov, Zul'Jin, and Orphea, fighting on the Garden of Terror against Tracer, Genji, Li Ming, Brightwing, and Leoric. That's a scary enemy team.
10 seconds.
They're damage dealers. Look at, oh man, they've got 2 resets.
5, 4, 3.
Alright, we'll give it a go.
1.
I'm gonna pick up Headhunter. I want that extra range, the reward for it. If I can get it, that'll come in handy. Now, Zul'Jin kind of lives or dies by his stacks. And I don't know if we're gonna have a lot of success getting stacked up.
First blood.
It's okay. I can heal. Okay, Zul'Jin, abilities-wise, the number 1 ability down here is the Amani Rage. Takes away 50% of my health and then heals me for that amount of health over 10 seconds. Seems weird, until you read Zul'Jin's trait, which... hold on. Alright, Zul'Jin's trait, when it's active, I do 25% more damage with my basic attacks, but every basic attack that hits an enemy takes away 2% of my life. So there's kind of a trade-off with that. And for every, what is it? Every 1% of my life that's missing, I gain 1% attack speed. So taking away 50% of my total health in an instant can give me a lot of attack speed in an instant as well. Zul'Jin's Q ability is the Grievous Throw. You throw this out and it'll mark an enemy, like so. Those marks cause me to deal extra damage to those enemies. I should be up here fighting and getting stacks, but I wasn't paying attention, I was talking. Those marks basically allow me to do critical strikes against enemies. You get, I think, 3 hits on that enemy before it goes away, or a certain time period before it goes away. There are talents to kind of alter how that works. W ability is the Twin Cleave here. Throws out 2 axes in a circle, which you can see there. One goes left, one goes right. They meet in the middle, and they deal a bunch of damage. I'm not really using my trait a lot, because this enemy team does a lot of damage. And I don't want them to get easy damage on me. We're gonna pick up Troll's Blood, which gives me healing.
Such weak flesh. Better to be rid of it. You cannot escape my grasp. Double kill. I don't care. Good healing. Flawless execution. Killing spree.
Trying to see if I could finish that Li Ming there. I couldn't get down there fast enough to get the finish. I need a kill on Li Ming and a kill on Genji to finish my Headhunter and get a 1.1 attack range increase, which will be really nice. Alright, managed to save Orphea there. Nice. Yeah, using my trait is going to get me killed more than it's going to help me, I think. Unfortunately. It means I'm just not going to be dealing that bonus damage.
A seed is sprouting.
That's okay. We'll live. We do get bonuses as well off of just attacking heroes for our baseline quest. which is called You Want Axe. You Want Axe. Every 5 basic attacks against heroes permanently increases basic attack damage by 1. This can stack indefinitely. After 75, I gain a 1.1 attack range increase. And after 150, my Twin Cleave will then spin twice instead of just once.
Good. More fertilizer.
Whoa, why am I way over there? I thought I was here. See if we can get on this Genji.
I see you have some thorns.
We're actually not doing horrible on our stacks right now. Arcanite Axes, with that team being so squishy, Arcanite Axes is going to get some work done if I can get it stacked. If I can get Arcanite Axes stacked up, 1 Twin Cleave is all I'm going to need to really kind of bully this enemy team around. What Arcanite Axis does is every hero that gets hit by my Twin Cleave increases the damage of my Twin Cleave permanently. And this can also stack indefinitely. Yeah, I'm gonna start turning my trade on now. I'm not getting damaged nearly as much. Missed. Okay. Let's head on up top, I guess. Defend this camp. And head down towards the objective. If we get this objective, we probably set ourselves up in a really nice position for the rest of the game.
Admit it, you enjoyed that. Double kill.
There we go, there's the Genji. We just need the Li Ming. Enemy team did manage to secure the objective, which I was kind of hoping they would. Because I don't want this game to be over so soon. I don't want them to give up.
Another seed. I trust you know what to do, heroes. Double kill.
Try and get down here. Couple of stacks there on Li Ming. Go ahead and heal myself some. We are gonna pick up, I think, Guillotine, because we aren't dying very much.
That seems personal.
I was expecting he would run upwards. He did not.
Kill.
Instead, he just ran outwards.
Collect the seed.
Come here, I need Arcanite Axes.
They don't feel a thing. Well done, heroes. That one's pushing up daisies. Double kill.
Good use of Amani Rage right there. Got us a nice double. Okay, heading up to the objective.
Untouchable.
These will be the first tree golems on the map for the match. It'll be real nice. Real nice. Who's up here? Genju. And Li Mingyu. Okay. I'm too far behind over here. There we go. That's my quest.
Yes.
Actually, I think the quest was already done.
I see you have some thorns.
Are you trying to stir me up?
Double kill. Triple kill.
I was really hoping I would get both of them.
My strength is needed elsewhere.
My
I'm gonna turn my trait off for right now. Ensnare. This'll do some work. Ensnare will do some work. Now our guillotine, you can see the damage of it right here. The lower our health is, the more damage it does. So if I activate a Monty Rage, it's a huge burst of sudden damage. I totally missed that.
Yes! Destroy their forts!
Oh boy. This is bad.
Killing spree over.
Where was the rest of our team? I thought they would be there by then. That's what I get for banking on that. These two will be able to mop up our team if they want. Although, they still haven't even killed Zara. There they go. Jinji and Ming still fighting it out. Imperious, though, is a tough nut to crack. Especially when he's got an Orphea backing him up. Good work, team. Good work. Decent trades from the enemy team, but all in all, real nice. Imperious wasn't there with us, Stukov. I don't think he was. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna get our mercs.
Choose a talent.
Who was that? That was Orphea. Got jumped on by the enemy team there. Alright, we're gonna pick up wrong place, wrong time, because if we do finish our stacks, this is gonna be pretty powerful. If we don't finish our stacks, then it's a waste of a pick, really. But what it does is it adds a area, which you can see at the end of our twin cleave there. If an enemy gets hit by both axes at the same time, it deals bonus damage, critical damage. It's really strong paired with Arcanite axes. And if you get the stacks to spin the axes twice, you can deal some really powerful damage with that.
Shouldn't you be gathering that seed, heroes? Good. More fertilizer. Don't let any moss grow on your
Nope, nobody wants to do anything about that Tracer. I was the only one hitting her. Yeah, that's bad. Enemy team's gonna start turning this around, but if they aren't careful, they're gonna lose a keep down here in the bottom lane. Maybe I should have went Taz Dingo. I didn't feel very pressured, though, early on. That's why I didn't pick it up. I should have thrown the guillotine. If I hit the Tracer with it, she's done, but it's gonna be almost impossible to hit her with it. But I also have the net, so I could net her, guillotine her. But if she has her rewind, we're screwed, so... a lot of give and take on that. Got some decent stacks. I'm close to finishing my stacks, which will be real nice. Come here, Tracer. Let me finish my stacks off of you. Only have 12 on the Arcanite axis so far. It's a bonus damage that I would receive from that.
To gather another seed, heroes.
I was expecting a flank from down below. I think we can give that bottom fort. The objective is coming up too soon. We won't clear it fast enough. Orphea's playing it a little, she's out there. She's way out there.
That seed.
I just need to focus on my
I
stacks.
suggest you do it now. Such weak flesh. Better to be rid. Double kill. You have fallen.
I need some fucking healing. I'm trying to back off to get heals, but I can't. I can't get to heal myself because my heal gets interrupted if they're attacking me, and nobody else is like trying to peel this tracer. If this minion turns and shoots her, she's dead. She's dead anyway. Alright, it's Stukov and Orphea against Leoric and Brightwing. Who's gonna win it? We did finish our stacks, by the way. We do have the Twin Cleave that spins twice now. So that's really nice. It'll be really awesome. Get that thing spinning in some of these fights. I may have to start turning my trade off again more than I have been. I've been using it a lot, and I've been getting killed a lot, so maybe if I turn it off some, I'll get more time in the fight. Because Tracer's just jumping on me, and there's nothing I can do about it. My team isn't helping me get rid of her, which is kind of a big problem.
Just when it was getting.
I have no team. That's what it feels like. Stukov's way up here. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose.
Destroyed.
Like, we're pretty much banking on minions winning the game for us now. So our team fight just progressively gets worse and worse and worse. No, Zera can poke. Zera is one of the best poke heroes in the game. He just has to do it right. And I don't know if he is. I haven't been paying attention to him. Especially after level 13. We get level 20, and I'll be able to fight a little more. A lot more aggressively, because I can pick up my Forest Medicine, where regeneration cannot be interrupted, and now I can start healing myself a lot more than I was. Wow, he didn't cancel that. That's gonna increase my damage a lot. Good kill.
You've lost a forest.
Picking up the Forest Medicine.
The enemy's towers.
He's done. He's not getting out.
And you survived.
Good defense, guys. This is a great match so far. Very back and forth. We started off dominating. The enemy team was dominating, but now after level 20, I'm not so sure if they'll be able to anymore. Because I am fully online with my Zul'Jin. We gotta get down here, though.
That one's pushing up daisies. Double kill.
Good net. That net nailed it. Oh boy. I can't move. I don't know. I think it was Leoric that slowed me. Ooh, good kill.
Another seed is about to sprout. Are you ready for it? Such weak flesh. Better to
I can move and heal now. I can fight and heal now. This is good. This is really good for me. That net screwed that Tracer so hard. I got her after her rewind while she was trying to get away. It was awesome. Just trying not to let him heal himself too much.
A seed has sprouted. Let's not fight over it, hmm?
ally's weakness.
He's about to respawn. He got nuked. Oh, I almost had her in the net.
Prepare to gather it.
I should have held the net, but I didn't. Maybe we could have killed Tracer. Those things spinning twice kind of really messes the enemy team up.
There it is. Gather the set before the enemy does.
That's big damage.
That seemed worse.
I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Someone's got to survive this. So I can stop this enemy push. So they're going to try to push for keep. Probably going to come mid. I could see that we were losing the fight, so I decided to leave. Enemy team does have catapults pushing on their core down here. Might have a Tracer up here. Nope, Tracer's down there. I'm good to clear camps. Grabbed our siege giants. Enemy team's probably looking to steal one of our camps. Probably that one in the bot lane.
Before you know it.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna go to this fort. Good hit. Oh, that was some big damage from my twin cleave.
Must be done.
I got nuked though. I got nuked. What are you doing? We're throwing this match so hard. Well, because you can't just keep your mouth shut. I was planning on coming down here below the fort, throwing my axes in and trying to get Genji or Tracer to try and come down on the fort on me, but my team just engaged right here. So that kind of put me in a bad way. Go to the fort!
Well,
We're throwing this game away. I'm surprised they haven't won it already. They should have. They should be pushing right now. They should be pushing for a keep right now. They really need to be, but now they have 3 catapults on their core again. We're going for their core. Leoric taking some serious damage. And they give us time. They constantly give us time. If they didn't give us time, they'd win this game. Because eventually we're gonna win another fight.
Another seed to gather, heroes.
Alright, I gotta defend this. They're pushing for this mid keep. They know they need a keep. I could net him. I don't want to let them take this objective.
Splendid. Gather that seed for me.
Decent hit.
That one's pushing up daisies.
I need to heal, so I'm backing up. Don't let him hit me. I really didn't want to give up that objective, but I had no choice. Oh. I thought she was staying in.
Now my terrors will feed on you.
Just kill that real fast.
Do not let them attack your core.
Alright, we gotta defend bot next. Top's fine, it's pushed out for a little bit. I'm gonna just ult this. Because I'll have it before the next fight. Enemy team's pushing top. It's a short cooldown. Through the net, missed. Kill these seed pods as fast as I can. He doesn't know how to turn off his void prison.
The dawn has come.
That was a good hit. Zera needs to learn to deactivate his void prison. Oh boy. I think I can get back over here and maybe throw an ult in.
Love that healing module.
No.
Ah, I see what you're thinking.
Another seed is about to sprout, heroes. Are you ready for it?
See, with Zeratul, what you gotta learn if you're gonna go with the Void Prison is how to time the deactivation of your ult. You gotta see that another ult is coming in and time the deactivation of your own ult with the incoming ult. Otherwise, you're not gonna get a lot of value out of it.
Your core is under attack. There it is. Gather the seed before your enemy does.
There we go. We killed their healer. Genji's down here.
Shall evade my wrath.
Double kill.
Nah, he got away. You set him off too early there, Stukov. We need to push for the win. Yeah, core.
Go for the core.
Go through the bot lane.
Bring down their core.
Keep destroying. I see you have some thorns.
Whew, what a game. What a game.
Part well, heroes.
So like one of the most common combos with the Zeratul Void Prison, and it's been the most common combo for a very, 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 very long time, is Diablo's Apocalypse or Void Prison into Diablo's Apocalypse. So what you do is you Void Prison the enemy team, Diablo triggers the Apocalypse, other people will throw in their abilities right as the APOC is about to explode and stun, and then the Void Prison gets disabled right as it's about to explode and stun. It's one of the oldest combos for Zeratil's Void Prison, and it's one of the... It's kind of been a staple for a really long time. I'm pretty sure it even has a name, I just don't know the name of that combo. And you can do it with all kinds of things, like, you can go Zeratil Void Prison into Imperius full combo. His full WQE combo. And his ultimate. Another good hero to combo with it would be, for instance, Li Ming. Zeratil Void Prison, Ming throws in her full burst, you pull the Void Prison off right as it's about to connect, and boom, somebody gets nuked. Right? These are the kind of things you gotta be watching for, and Zeratil wasn't watching for it, and like me and Orphea both were throwing our ults on top of his Void Prison pretty close to the same time on a couple of those, and he just wouldn't deactivate it. He just wouldn't deactivate it at all. So then it's a lot harder to time the... It's a lot harder to drop, for instance me, my ult has a delay, and so trying to time my ultimate on the moment that Void Prison drops is much harder than me throwing my ultimate and having Xera push his R. It's way more difficult than just having Xera push R to deactivate it. He can do that when he sees it coming in, whereas I have to try and time my ultimate with its delay to the ending of the little timer bar for his Void Prison, which is a lot harder. And that's what he was telling us we needed to be doing. Anyway, stats. Orphea, 141,000 hero damage. Damn. Myself with 118,000. 5 deaths for me, 4 for Orphea, 12 for Zeratil. Oh boy. I'm curious to look at his talents. Imperius was 9, but he was our only real front line. Leoric with 12. Tracer with 10. Wow, I don't feel like she had 10 deaths. I really don't feel like she had 10 deaths. I didn't feel like they were dying a lot. The only one who it felt like was dying a lot was Leoric. The rest of the enemy team just was so hard to kill. They're so mobile. I mean, Li Ming has blinks. Genji has his R, because he took the X strike. He has his E, and he has his trait. So, a lot of mobility there. Tracer has her blinks and her rewind. So, me taking that net at 13 was kind of a gamble, because it's only really going to work well against... Oh, even Brightwing! Even Brightwing had blinks, didn't he? He had blink heal, yeah. Yeah, they've... And then Leoric has his Wraithwalk, so netting Leoric doesn't work. See his Wraithwalk. Netting Brightwing can work, but she's probably just going to polymorph me if I net her. Netting Li Ming or Genji are the best bets, but Genji has Reflect, so Li Ming is the best bet for the net, but she was never out of position. She was never in a position where I could easily say, hey, that's a net right there. It was always Genji or Tracer that were in my face, and then Li Ming was just kind of chilling back behind Brightwing and Leoric, so it was kind of a weird way they were playing it, where they had Leoric, Genji, and Tracer in front, Brightwing kind of in the mid, and then Li Ming in the back. They did it well. They did it really well. And they were rocking us for a good portion of this match. We just got lucky that we got a lot of damage in early on, I think is really what it boiled down to. We did great in the early game, and then after level 10 we fell off hard. Let's see. Zeratil, he got killed a lot. Do you think he had Wormhole? Some of you may have already looked at his talents. I have not, so I'm betting he didn't have Wormhole. Did he? No, he didn't. No Wormhole. Okay, this Xera is a new Xera. This is a new Xera. He's new to Zeratil. That's fine. That's fine. This isn't one of the standard builds for Zeratil at all. There are a couple. The most common is the cleave build. And then you can go into the one that's really, really single target focused. I really like that one as well. It gets some big damage on a single target. You can nuke people. Like, it would actually be really good against this enemy team, that build. I forget the talents for it. All of them, I have to see the pictures to be able to tell you which talents. We could go look really quick. We'll look here in a second, but yeah, no wormhole is the reason he couldn't poke. If you want to, Zeratul is one of the best poke heroes in the game, provided that you have wormhole and those cleave talents. That cleave build is the poke build. If you want to be poking with Zeratul, you probably want to go the cleave build. And what you do is you blink into a cluster of enemies, hit your Q, and if you have the what is it called? I forget what it's called. The other ultimate. Then you can pop another cleave and rewind out, and you blink in, you do serious damage if you hit 3 or more. If you hit 4, you do serious damage and you blink out, and you just keep poking like that every time you have your blink. And you just let Zeratul do that, and then you take the fight when the enemy's when they're kind of low. I'm not sure, I wasn't watching Zeratul as to what he was doing, if he was trying to play it that way. Was he blinking in? He must have been blinking in early for them to start complaining at him. He must have been blinking on top of the enemy early, before the rest of the team was there, and because he didn't have wormhole, he could not get out, so it was either kill or be killed, and if you blink into this enemy team, you are going to get killed. Even as Zeratul, this is a hard team to get away from, unless you have wormhole, and you're wormholing from your team to the enemy team, and then you can kind of set up some baits for the Genji and the Tracer, where you blink in, they kind of mess you up a little bit, you rewind out, they try to come around, and then they're face to face with your whole team. When you're playing against Tracer and Genji as Zeratul, those are some kind of things you have to kind of think about, is the fact that they can follow you farther than you can blink. Anyway, let's go look at those talents real quick on Zeratul that I was talking about. So, for the, what is it, the big single target damage build, it is, which one is it? It's a Psionic Strength is one of them. Level 1 is kind of situational. Most people go for Shadowhunter with it. 7, you go for Wormhole. Oh, it's almost always Wormhole. Seeker in the Dark sometimes is okay, but Wormhole is most common. Then you probably go Might of Nerazim with it. Then it doesn't matter there. And then 16, you go Sentence to Death. And that combined with the Psionic Strength gives you serious single target damage. But you do really good damage with Cleave build as well with Zeratul. And you don't see that single target style build anymore. You used to see it a lot in HGC. HGC is no more. So, it is no more. Anyway, yeah, he's just new to Zeratul. Don't give him... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed that match. It was a real roller coaster ride. Those are the kind of matches that I like. Even if we lost, that would have been fun. That would have been fun. It would have been a fun match. I like those kind of matches. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Also, one quick thing to mention, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice is coming out. What is it, this week? Is it this week? I'm ready, boys. I'm ready. I think it's tomorrow, actually. Isn't it the 20th? Or is it the 22nd? I'm not sure. Not sure, I need to check on that. Anyway, be ready for that. That's going to be fun. I can't wait. See you then.